Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. And I am getting so much better.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
I want to say music so bad. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Today we are talking about the Invincible trailer teaser.
I think it was a teaser.
I think it's a teaser because
we didn't get too much.
We didn't get nothing.
But
maybe I think
it.
that part of the
I thought
script was as much as we got, and like some of the character concepts. But okay, so basically, if you guys don't know and you haven't seen Invincible, go watch season 1 and then come back to this video. But essentially, they just released some kind of word on it. They animated this
I don't even know. It's like
just to tease.
Just a tease, yeah.
Just a tease. But if you guys haven't seen it, it's basically Invincible with I forget
Steven Yen.
Yes, with who is
the other guy?
Seth Rogen, but who I forget the name of the character.
Oh crap! What's his name?
But basically, what's happening in the trailer is they're both at a restaurant and they're talking about Seth Rogen's character is going and asking him Steven Yen's Invincible character, like, when is the next season gonna come out? Like, when are we gonna do things? Or what have you been doing? And he says, like, I've been storyboarding, I've been writing scripts, I've been animating, and it's like weird meta that he's doing his own show.
Super weird, by the way. They broke the fourth wall on that.
They even show Steven Yen doing
that was nuts to me. I was like, is this gonna be like a common thing?
Yeah. I don't think it is. I hope not.
I don't want it to be.
Did you read the comics?
No, I did not. I know you did, right?
I did.
You finished all of it?
Yes.
So you know the end?
I do.
That's weird. I don't like that.
I do know the end. But yeah, I guess like with Walking Dead, but it's also Robert
Alan the Alien, by the way.
Okay. So he's with Alan the Alien. And essentially, I notice I say that a lot. I say essentially, maybe, nonetheless.
Are you going? We're going to go through this list right now.
I say a lot of things. He's, I don't think they're going to break that fourth wall as much, but Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead, like, strayed so off, or, like, guided them and, like, straying off.
Yeah.
Like, as long as he's involved, he can still guide them in the right direction and still stray off enough so people that have read the comics are surprised, which they have done different things in the comics, but it's not as much of, like, different storylines, different paces.
Okay.
Like, some things, like, wrap up really quick and some things are extended out longer. And I think...
I mean, there's a lot of stories.
But it's been
where
tastefully. It hasn't been in bad taste. Like, it's been... I'm trying to explain it in a way where it's like... I'm not saying it...
And it's done well.
It's done like it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes in a comic, especially when... Like, I read them through Compendium, so I didn't get them weekly.
Oh, okay.
I would glance at them weekly, but I never, like, kept up with the story.
Gotcha.
I just liked it because it was also Robert Kirkman. And I would if I was in a comic store, I would like look through the pages and see, but it never interested me enough for me to start buying them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until Compendium 3 was about to release and they made like this big deal at Barnes & Noble, like they had an exclusive version.
Oh, wow.
But when they had the exclusive version, they had the other two. So I picked up the first one, started going through it story to story. And it was like by issue 5 where I'm like, you know what? I might like this. And it took me a while. I had to keep going to Barnes & Noble for a while.
And this is like before the show even existed.
This was about a year at the most, like 8 months before the show started.
Okay.
Like this was very close to when the show was about to release. But I, at the moment, had no idea that's why they were advertising it. I just thought it was like, oh, Compendium 3's out. Just like when Walking Dead's came out.
Right.
But like Walking Dead had the show for me to like understand that, where I had no clue the show was happening. Yeah. Because I don't know what comes on Amazon.
Did you appreciate the show more because you didn't know?
Yes.
Yeah?
I did appreciate the show more.
I've seen the animation?
Yeah. Like to see it. It's just like when I watch My Hero.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing. Or even, well, I wouldn't say Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they weren't like caught up in the same way like My Hero is. Like My Hero like releases in Japan a chapter, like, you know, if you buy like a manga book, there's like one chapter and another chapter, blah blah. Well, those get released in bigger Shonen Jumps still in Japan. But what they do is they release it and then those scans go into like Japanese websites and some YouTube reviewers or other people will review it and like translate it, and then it comes to like English standards like a couple weeks after. Maybe like 2 weeks after. So it's not like they're pretty updated on like what's currently happening in the manga, and the show has been the show's catching up. The show's catching up quick.
What are we talking about?
My Hero.
Oh, okay.
The show is catching up fast.
That's hilarious.
I see My Hero lasting like if they could push it 10.
10 seasons?
It's at 6.
Ooh.
And that's if they push it.
6 is out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still going right
I guess we're talking about anime now.
Well, I'm trying to compare like a comic
book to like animation style.
To animation that's current, right?
Right.
And My Hero strikes all that stuff because like it. Now the thing
they're
with
kind
My
of the
Hero,
same thing, really. They're both the same genre.
But this is the difference. My Hero doesn't stem.
What do you mean?
My Hero has filler episodes and that's it. The Christmas episode, that's a filler. That never happened in the manga.
For sure.
Everything else, straight out of the.
Really?
It's like that's why it's so successful because the story is just so good in the manga. There was no reason to change anything, and like they're speeding through it like the comic was. Like in the manga, when it releases weekly, you don't get that sense of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if there's one battle that lasts 3 chapters, but you have to wait over the course of 3 weeks to read it, that's the 3-week long storyline. But it's only happening in like an hour of time. In that setting. So when you're watching it in a show, they could wrap that up in an episode. So every 3 chapters could essentially be an episode of the manga. And I think the manga's on chapter 300 and something, and they've done over 100 episodes. So like they are literally like tail end.
Pushing it.
They're right there.
That's crazy.
Like they're moving.
Holy shit.
But
wait, are the mangas done?
No, not yet.
They're not. Okay.
They're in the final arc. Like
Gotcha.
they have literally been going through this battle that has been, dude, it's been crazy.
Don't say anything.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying like it's scary to read it because it's not over, and we were promised like casualties out the ass, and we still don't even have, like, we don't have enough. Wait, just I'm not spoiling it. I'm saying like we don't have enough for us to like justify that.
Okay.
Like if they never killed off another character after what they've done so far in the manga, I'd be like, that wasn't nothing. It was impactful and it was big names, but it wasn't like I was expecting like carnage, like everyone dying, like a lot of people dying, like friends of friends dying, like seeing it for your eyes.
Just massacre.
Like blood everywhere. But we haven't gotten that. Like there have been deaths. Most of them casualties are like civilians with the fight. But like there's been big name deaths.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something else.
But to wrap up on My Hero on my end, I think it only does 2 more seasons on the rate it's going.
Okay.
How fast it's going, it's got 2 more left. Like it'll go up to season 8 and then like end it because Hirokoshi, who developed this manga and the story, has recently came out like in the last couple of chapters. He's like, in a little bit, I'm going to be taking a break from doing this, and we're going to have a hiatus before I wrap up this thing. And I think he was doing that because the show is like right on its tail. Yeah. So it's like, hey, let the show
take it easy.
get a little bit where it's at because I don't have a lot left. And I feel like he doesn't want to spoil it for people. You know what I mean? It'd be really, really cool if he could line up the release of the last episode.
That'd be dope.
With the manga.
That'd be dope.
Because then nobody's ahead of the game.
Yeah, that'd be super
that'd
dope.
Be good.
That'd be good. But no, okay. Branching off of that. Oh no, I'm sorry. Going back to Invincible.
Yes.
Because I know you said you appreciated the animated series more after. Let's say the same case for Walking Dead. What if Walking Dead was animated? Do you think you would appreciate it more?
They would have been closer to the comics, so yeah.
Yeah, like,
and
I'm talking like Invincible animation, like.
Yeah, they could have done so much more.
Dude, that would have been so good.
They could have. I wish they would have got. So look, I don't think we've ever talked. Maybe we've talked about this on a podcast in previous seasons before, maybe season 2, maybe even season 1. But Walking Dead was originally pitched to HBO.
Right, we have talked.
And they almost bought it.
Yeah,
but
they would have stuck with the comics.
Imagine Thomas Jane as Rick Grimes, though. Punisher.
Yeah,
OG Punisher.
that would have been cool.
It would have worked.
He
looks
cool.
like the comics.
Yeah.
Like, ripped right out of the comic.
That's kind of crazy.
But it never got picked up. And it's like, on HBO, they could have done cursing. Which
I would have much more appreciated.
Hold on. I know a couple of weeks ago we talked about Last of Us.
Yeah.
And I went into very big spoilers on The Walking Dead.
Right. That was our bonus episode, by the way.
That was. A couple of weeks ago, though, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, and it's not a spoiler, but in the last, I don't know what happened. I don't know what AMC did. I really, really don't know how this worked. In the last 8 episodes of The Walking Dead, bud,
they curse.
Every episode.
I heard.
I
don't know how they did that either.
Every single episode.
I don't know why that was allowed.
Last hurrah.
I guess.
But
But wait. There's no way it must be on like AMC Plus or something.
No.
Not like on air.
Well, okay, I was watching on AMC Plus. When
Exactly.
I did
So
watch
I think
the
that's
last
why.
8.
Because I remember when I remember Rick cursing for the first time.
But that was in season 4 and it was on the Blu-ray.
Right. Oh yeah, that's.
But that
what
was
it
the one time that
was the one time.
only time they did it until Negan came in season 7.
Yes.
And they did an alternate take of that.
That's what it was.
But that was it. They never let like Morgan or Jeffrey Dean Morgan like curse again in any other deleted scene or anything like that until we get to the end of season 11, and like every character is cursed. Like I mean, like I will say this, it was so satisfying, like it's so much extremely satisfying to see Daryl curse.
Dude, it's so
because
much
out of all
better.
of the characters,
cursing makes things better.
It's not it makes things more realistic.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Like it's you can't fight for your life and
not
curse.
say,
especially when like who are you trying to impress anymore? Trying to be
s-
proper in the zombie apocalypse. You're gonna offend the zombies?
Pinky
yeah.
Out? I don't know. That was weird.
Pinky out.
I had to figure out which one was my pinky.
But it like.
But yeah, cursing makes things much more realistic.
It makes things a lot better. And with Invincible, I was very excited watching the first episode because I knew what was going to happen at the end of that episode.
That first episode. I love showing people that first episode.
And I watched it like legit like this on the edge of my seat. I'm like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Because they hadn't really showed a lot of blood.
No.
Up until that point.
But until that first episode.
And then I was like, is this the boys? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, boy.
It was so... It's like Justice League animated. Like what we've wanted to see.
Yeah.
Like if Superman just went rogue.
It's fucking dope.
And it was... I think the show is very good. I really do enjoy Invincible. I don't enjoy waiting as long as we have for season 2, and especially also waiting probably till the end of the year.
And they even mentioned that.
They do mention that. I think they were smart and did 2 and 3 at the same time.
Oh, probably.
And what they're going to do is release season 2 at the end of 2023, and then we'll probably only have to wait a year for season 3 instead of almost 2.5 years. Yeah.
But no, Alan was so funny. He's like, man, it's been like a really, really long time since I last saw you. Because the last episode was them talking on the moon.
Even with Hunters. Hunters came out in the beginning of 2020, and they just released season 2 now.
They're catching up. I think Jack Ryan just came out recently too, and that was supposed to be out a couple years ago.
Do you see Jeremy Renner came out of the hospital?
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's out of the hospital. I don't know if he's
He had 2 broken legs, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But he did get released.
Damn, dude,
I just see
crazy.
that. I don't know why that made me think of it, but I think I was thinking of his other show, the Kingstown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that one, because everyone was wondering if he's gonna come back for another season of that and stuff like that, and how long it would take for the next one to come out.
Dude,
so that just
he was run over by a snowplow. Was it?
Yeah.
But he saved someone's life.
Yeah, with a bow and arrow.
Wait, you're lying.
Yeah.
Okay. Say, how does that work? What did he do?
Oh man, there was what happened today? I was at work today, and one of my supervisors said something that was like to the point of just so terribly funny, and it reminded me. It was just some kind of sarcastic comment, but it reminded me of Drake and Josh when it was like, guitars at Guitar World. Nah, like it was something he said where someone like said they did something, and he basically said, "So you did your job."
Remember when, like, in grade school, you got, like, a report card that said, like, a bunch of S's?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Satisfactory.
Yeah, but there's, like, you get an E, which is... What?
Exceptionally stupid.
No, it doesn't mean... Wait. I'm trying to think of the class.
Was it math?
Shit. It probably was math. I can't even play Pokemon without having the other person do math for me.
It's...
At the tournament today, I was like, hey.
When you were in school, was it numbers?
I didn't have numbers, no.
1 through 4?
Numbers? For
I had
a report card?
I had numbers at one point.
No, I had, like, the S's, and then I got into, the letters that we know today.
When did you go to... Is this elementary or middle, or is this high school you're talking about?
Wait. Elementary.
So, New York.
No, I was in elementary school here. Whoa, you hear that?
Yeah.
That was weird.
So, you're in elementary school here?
It's 4th grade.
That's the difference. I was in elementary. I did all of elementary in New York.
So I did half in New York. Wait, what was it? Wait, did I get numbers?
I got numbers.
I don't have to ask Mom.
I got
Call it right
numbers.
now. No.
There was a 0, I think, on the numbers too. There was like 1 through 4, and there was a 0.
So like F.
I never got a 0. Yeah, because it's the same five thing.
Yeah.
A B C D F.
So wait, what the fuck is like
E is the special letter that you didn't get. A, B, C, D, and F. Where's E?
No. Wait, no.
You found it.
Shut up.
You left it. You left it at elementary school.
What about the scale with the S's? Like it's satisfactory, obviously, so you're doing fine.
And then it's
there's
under
an E, and then there's N, I think, which is under satis.
No, that would be U for underachieving. I think N was for
E.
like not meeting expectations.
Not being stupid.
Oh, E could have meant just like it does
Excellent.
with my job, exceeds expectations.
Oh, exceeds. That's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
Exceeds S, satisfactory, and then U.
Yeah. I would assume that the U was for like
Under. It's got to be under.
Yeah, but I would assume like it's like when you're not you're
C.
doing okay. Yeah, C. I think like S is like, oh, they're doing enough to get by.
So then what's failing?
F probably.
Like go
failure.
Fuck yourself or something?
Failure.
I'm gonna look this up later.
Yeah, but either way, what the hell were we talking about?
We're talking about the Invincible trailer.
Yes. I don't know how that came out.
I don't know how this happened.
But with Invincible, I liked what little animation they did do.
I did like that. Seth Rogen's great. I never expected him to actually like be in the show until I was like, wait, Aladdin is. Until you hear that Seth Rogen laugh he does.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you ever see what was that movie that just came out that had?
Just came out.
It had Chippendale.
Yes.
Rescue Rangers.
Yes.
Remember with all the Seth Rogen?
Yes. Yeah.
like the Boomba and everything.
Dude, that movie actually super underrated.
I loved that movie.
That movie was great.
That movie was great.
I recommend anyone watching that movie. Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Andy Samberg.
Hilarious.
And, what was it?
Mulaney?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Mulaney.
John Mulaney, yeah. Invincible could go, I'm going to say 5 seasons. I just hope it doesn't take as long to go. I think it could do 5 seasons.
So, yeah, I would say so too.
I think it's a 5-season arc.
So
just like
interested.
I think The Boys are also going to be a 5-season arc.
What are we on in The Boys? 3?
We're about to start 4 soon.
When's
4 has
4
been
come out?
filming.
Oh, it's filming right now.
Yeah,
okay.
it's probably going to come out this year. It's probably going to come out like
dude,
late
The Boys
summer.
is like on the rise, dude. Every season just gets better and better.
I don't see it going more than 2 more seasons though.
I mean, that's fine. I don't want
that's
it
another
anymore.
one I read the
I want a satisfied ending.
See, that's another one I read the comics for, but I can tell you right now, so many things have changed from the comics.
Dude, that's so crazy.
So many things have changed.
But it's still good.
But that's why I recommend everyone read the comics of The Boys, because you get a completely different story with the same kind of characters.
Dude, that's kind of good because then they can like double sell. You have people that are, buying Amazon Prime, and then you get people that can buy the comics, like that same person. They get same characters, but 2 different stories.
And they're still going to be curious about the other. How does the show go? How does the comic go?
Right.
Because I'm guaranteed.
Is the comic done?
Yeah, comic's done.
Okay.
Yeah, comic was like a limited thing. They've just really been like delving into details. But it's so far from the comic.
That's so crazy.
Like Black Noir in itself.
Yeah, holy crap.
It's a completely different character.
Also, can we
Did I ever tell you about that?
No, wait.
With Black Noir and like
I don't want to know. I might read it.
No, you won't.
I can read.
I know you can read, but it took you like 4 weeks to read The Killing Joke for a film thing you had to do. It stayed on this bed for like weeks.
It did.
Have you read any of your Walking Dead comics that you own?
I read half of the compendium.
Half. The first compendium.
Yeah.
That came out when?
I don't know.
How long have you owned it?
I don't know. I don't own it. I borrowed it from you.
How long did I let you borrow it for?
Really long.
Oh, that's
time.
right. And long enough for you to be like, hey, I'm not going to read this. You could take it back now.
Okay. Hold on.
All right.
Let's not talk about The Boys.
Okay.
Shit.
It's Amazon.
It is Amazon.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're not sponsored by Amazon.
But
if Amazon wants to sponsor us,
Amazon's not watching.
We will talk about all of it.
You put a hashtag Amazon and we'll see what happens.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's get some wrapping thoughts. Invincible, like, are you going to be, like, there to watch it
the
day
day
it comes out?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to binge it, or are you going to take, like, did you binge the
1000%.
first season?
Yes, I did.
And what's your definition of binge? Because I feel like some people, they say binge, that means, like, right through, no stopping, as soon as it comes out. And then other people are like, I watched 3 episodes here, 2 episodes here, 5 episodes here, but I was done with it in a weekend.
I think with Invincible, it was, like, sporadic through days. The one show that I did recently binge, and it was all episodes in one day, was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Wednesday.
Pretty good.
I've gotten to episode 3, and then I started watching Manifest.
Because it ended, right?
Well, not yet. Season 4.
Oh, they're coming out with another one?
Well, Netflix bought it.
I know, and then Netflix came out with season 4.
Well, part 1 of season 4.
Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know.
They're doing the same thing like they did with Lucifer. Bring it back and split it into 2 parts so they can make more money.
Yeah. Okay, didn't know that. I didn't know it was a part 1. But,
do you see that Netflix is stopping people from sharing passwords now?
I did see that.
They're going to start charging people to do that?
Yeah.
I wonder when that's gonna happen. Like, do you think like
you know how many people have my Netflix password?
I know, but do you think like they'll send you an email notification saying, "Hey, you've been sharing. We're gonna up your
Did we
plan?"
touch about this, or did we talk about it? No.
No.
Dude, you know what's gonna follow? You know what's gonna happen then, right? Every other streaming platform is gonna follow in suit
and start charging people more.
Like, not charging people. Well, charging people for not like sharing passwords.
But how do they know if you're sharing a password?
Two different IP addresses.
Okay,
they're probably gonna have to send some sort of proof.
But let's say for like me and my fiance right now, like we both live at home, our own homes.
Yeah.
And we have one shared account on one of the platforms. I don't remember which one. And if I did, I'm not gonna say it.
Then they'll probably just charge you for if it's just a different IP address.
I know that, but it's not like we're not going to end up eventually living in our own house. Will they drop it back down after we're like under one roof? Like I feel like there's a lot of
one-time. Maybe it's like a one-time thing until you have one account under one IP address.
I think there's going to be a lot of emails and a lot of like.
They're going to get fucked.
They're going to have to.
No, in terms of like customer service.
They need to have some kind of justification. Like send an email. Hey, these are what we found like as your shared devices.
Which is yours?
Yeah, are any like do you live at these places? Are these your residents?
Yeah.
Oh, that's and maybe some kind of proof or some kind of explanation.
There's like a lot of family that uses ours, and we pay like the premium plan.
Yeah.
But in terms of following in suit, it's what?
$100 a month be crazy.
Oh Jesus. But in terms of like following suit, Disney, when they came out with Disney Plus, they started doing the weekly episodes, and then guess what happened? Every platform is doing weekly episodes now.
Yeah, well, it's kind of. That 90s show came out on Netflix all together.
That's because that's not like a super hype show. I feel like
everything a lot. A lot of Prime is all like
Vox Machina. Oh, we have to touch on. I want to touch on. Oh shit. We're not going to touch on that.
Okay. Next time.
But Vox Monica, they do like special things where like they came out with like 3 different episodes, like and they just came out today.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Isn't like Jack Reacher released?
I think that was. I'm not sure. Actually,
fully
was Hunters released?
Yeah, fully.
Fully?
Yeah.
And Hunters only has 2 seasons.
Yeah,
this
but
is the
Boys
final,
wasn't released fully.
The Boys wasn't. Last of Us obviously isn't.
Well, that's HBO. I was just.
I'm not talking about any.
I was trying to stick with Amazon and see because Amazon I think is the only one that still does. But no, Manifest was released all at the same time. Like,
but I don't think that's like one of their Trojan shows.
But does Netflix have any weekly shows? No.
No, yeah, Stranger Things was weekly.
No, it wasn't.
No,
it was in part 1 and part 2.
Right. Wait, Netflix did something, didn't they?
No. Netflix still does full binging.
They do full. Oh, yeah, I guess
they
so.
Just
Why
split
was I
into,
thinking
They
that?
split into parts, but they don't split into week.
Okay, yeah, maybe I was thinking something.
They cost too much.
They
are one of the
pay
most
a lot
expensive.
Of money for Netflix.
You said you have a premium. What does that include? Like 5 people?
I think it's 4 screens, 5 screens, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, we definitely got to get a better chair over here.
Huh?
I can't do anything without this thing going.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's okay.
Either that chair or no chair.
No, you're good. I might. We'll see. Standing podcast next week.
Get me one of these.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up. Where can I find you?
Wait, I wasn't done.
Oh shit, dude, we're running out of time.
Yeah, real quick.
This thing.
Anyways, Netflix doesn't release anything weekly.
Okay.
Hulu releases weekly.
Yes.
Paramount releases weekly.
Yes.
And so does
HBO.
One other one. HBO. Wait, no, there's another one other than that. Peacock.
Oh, I don't have Peacock.
I think Peacock releases weekly because I try to watch Bel Air. Bel Air got a season 2. Surprisingly, we'll talk about that next week. Anyways, we have to. You should watch Bel Air.
Is Bel Air the more serious one?
Yeah, it's actually.
I don't know if I like that.
I did. I just didn't watch past the first episode at the time because I got a trial. But now I actually have Peacock. I just haven't gotten back to it. And season 2 is about to start, which I'm very surprised happened.
I have a trial for Paramount. I don't know what to watch though.
Tulsa King.
Oh yeah, that's you did
Tulsa
tell me
King.
that. Oh yeah, with
9 episodes. Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Rocky
watch it and we'll talk about it because I haven't
that.
watched it myself, but I know for a fact it's been like really, really.
I have a good reference.
Yeah.
on why I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You can find me at Amore Photography on all social media platforms. You can find our company at Archangel Films on all platforms. And finally, this podcast is at Nerd Locker Podcast everywhere.
Nice. And you can find me on Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter at the Sphere 21.
Not 22.
Not 22. Or on TikTok, I'm Oliver Kahn VA for voice actor. So you can follow me there too.
VA.
Yeah,
Sounds
VA.
like you're a veteran.
I mean, I am.
The VA.
I'm the VA. Okay, let's get out of here.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, dude.